find my wallet and take the green card for anything.
You give us 3 minutes, and we give you the world. Good evening. I'm Casey Wong. A military submarine that went missing over 3 years ago has suddenly reappeared in the Baltic Sea. Confused seamen mistakenly opened fire on the last Lapland reservation, killing 12. Thankfully, our homesick sailors are back on U.S. soil. Welcome back, boys. In local news, a new crime wave that is sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers. Here's a statement from the head of OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that's funding and running the Detroit Police Department.
Old Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime. It must be cut out, and OCP holds the scalpel.
According to our sources, the attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity remains unknown. This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business in old Detroit.
Your filthy hands off me!
Shut I'm sorry. There seems to be a
disturbance? I'm a big fan. Now move! Don't adjust your television sets. Your regularly scheduled program will be back shortly. Now, this message goes out to the new guy in town. It seems that you're looking to spend some money in this great city of ours. I'm here to tell you that the Torchheads are open for business. You may have heard of us as the #1 supplier of nuke in old Detroit. The most potent, addictive drug available in front of every convenience store, school, or library near you. But that's not all we're capable of.
I can't even take this guy serious.
Let's get you up here.
It's a clown.
We'll get Officer Howard to illustrate the point. You see, Officer Howard made a drug bust that cost us a lot of money. We want to reward this dutiful officer with a performance bonus. A lifetime supply of nuke. Oh man, you're gonna have the time of your life. There you go. Enjoy. New guy. Us Torchheads are more than capable of doing whatever you need done in our city. So what is it, huh? Arson, smuggling, drug dealing, good old-fashioned murder. We do it all. You've got the money, we've got the power. So let's talk.
Alright, so this is kind of a different video, a little bit of a performance review on this as well as a just general gameplay session. So my name is Everdream Just Plays. If you're new to my channel here, welcome. We focus generally on upcoming games and indie games. We are sponsored by W.GG, so find the link in the description below. Get yourself a starter pack and a unique shaker. Use my code for 10% off site-wide. Jitter-free, clean energy drinks. Thank them for their sponsorship.
Lieutenant's at the main entrance to the TV
I've set this to normal, and I want to start by looking at a couple of things. One, I have DLSS on, so this is, of course, Robocop Rogue City. So the base system here is a Ryzen 9 5950X. It's an X570 tough mainboard. 32 gigs CL16 3600 RAM, and a Samsung 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. The video card, as you can see at the top there, is a GeForce RTX 4080. It's the Gigabyte Overclocked Edition. The card is set to stock clocks, but it does have an AIO block on it. The CPU is cooled by a 280mm Capellix H120 or H115.
The ground's shaking. Judgment Day is here.
So up in the top right, I have my, I don't know what you'd call it, basically my performance meter there. I use the NVIDIA one because it tells me a lot of what I need to know, actually. So the GPU temperature is basically ice cold, 52 degrees. Memory clock's not amped up. GPU clock's not amped up. The biggest one to look at on this system is the render latency. Anything less than 10 is fantastic. Anything higher than 15 means that something's bottlenecking somewhere. The GPU power and voltage at the bottom will fluctuate around. The fan speed may also fluctuate around. Right now it is dead quiet. The fact that it's at 1400 RPM is actually surprising me with the utilization on it. One thing I do want to look at is, are we ray traced? So I've put everything on Epic here, and I don't want a bunch of camera shake. It's kind of stupid. So I've got DLSS set to quality. I didn't change the sharpening. I don't have frame generation on because it makes it look like crap and ghosts. Although if you have something like I'd say like a 1660 Ti, you may be able to use like frame generation if it's available. I know that they were talking about FSR3 with frame generation being a pretty hectic boost for that. I'll have to try it on one of my lower tier systems. So yeah, I don't see any ray tracing. We have the frame rate set to unlimited. This monitor caps out at 120 hertz. It is a 240 hertz monitor, but it ghosts like a son of a bitch at 240 hertz. So shadows look good. Text is nice and clear. We like that a lot.
Hey, handsome, we're here for the show. Go get him, Robo.
All right.
They came out of the trucks and they just started shooting. And
So we're getting a little bit of
I can see
a slowdown here. Yeah, you can see the render latency bumps up.
You should know by now when it comes to evidence. If it keeps on like this, we're gonna run short of body parts.
Yeah, it is running a little choppy now. Frame rate's dropping to 60. There was some concern about performance issues on this demo, and that's why I'm doing this kind of look into what people are talking about.
Those trigger-happy maniacs
It's
have
weird that
a ton
it's
of hostages.
doing that and chugging like that,
sir.
but it's
Roger that.
it's not utilizing any more
What
GPU or
is the
CPU.
situation?
Goddamn OCP tells us to stand down till SWAT arrives. That's our situation.
Looks like I'm on my way out.
Not so fast, buddy. Who do you think is gonna clean up this place? I'm not letting you off that easily.
You sound just like my wife.
If that's the case, let's get you patched up. We wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Press here. Medic?
Why is that medic not already over there?
There you are, partner.
Lewis?
The hell is going on up there?
Sorry, dude. The police want us to release the hostages. So no hard feelings.
Hey, you can't go in yet. We need to wait for the reinforcements.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I knew you'd say something like that.
We need to find another way. It is too dangerous to cross.
For me. But you can take the heat. Go. I'll figure something out. Besides, you could do with a head start. Go on.
Okay, so we're concerned about this,
I've got a signet ring. How much do you think I can get for it?
Is it gold?
It was taken off someone famous.
mainly what I'm
Just
looking
look
for
at
here is
it. He
performance.
looks kind of familiar.
Render latency is decent right now. There's no choppiness.
Guys, we've got company. Anyone expecting a silver freak?
Drop it, scum.
Finally!
Oh, yikes.
My freaking fucking head! Burn him up!
Wow. So I wonder if I can limit this to 60 FPS and if that will stop. CPU usage is extremely low. Even the GPU is barely doing it.
Just look who it is!
I feel like we take a lot of damage. I got a healing ball. Yeah. I'm just gonna use this pistol. So setting the frame rate to 60 seems to have improved a little bit. It's a little bit better. Actually, the render latency's dropped to 5 and 6.
Leave immediately.
Pretty sweet.
Worried about the weight limit?
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. The service box is in the basement.
Let me.
Graphically, the
I doubt
game
you had
looks
time
pretty
between all
decent.
the heroics, but I got a key card from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know? After you. They sabotage the elevators and staircase too. They obviously don't want to be disturbed.
he can't jump, so
That graffiti
render latency is way
fresh.
down.
Let him pass! Oh, my hands are shaking!
Any more tricks up your sleeve?
I will keep them.
What a warm welcome, don't you think?
I'm a stormtrooper. I missed every shot.
Nice and easy.
Crime evidence, 50. This guy had a very bad day, apparently. How do you scan this guy? Hold the right mouse click. Free heal.
Let's show him!
Okay. Was this Battlefield?
Almost there.
Alright.
Gotta say, I did not expect such a big crowd.
Minimal damage taken. Yeah, GPU temperatures dropped. So down here in this closed-in section, it looks like we're performing a lot better.
Shot me! Round two!
Shot that dude that blew up. We like that.
Take my
I gotta be honest, Robocop's pistol is actually better than this SMG.
I am detecting a short circuit. We need to isolate the cables.
I think I've got something just for that.
You are very resourceful.
Thanks, but I'd say it was a team effort. They're holding everyone in the studio. It's
At
on the
least
30th
she's
floor.
sort of useful. I mean, you've got a giant, basically impenetrable robot cop.
So, our friends in blue finally decided to join our glamorous show. I'm afraid you're too late for my autograph.
Chopper's ready.
I've got to go, but the party goes on. Guys, make sure you provide all our guests with a decent amount of amusement, so don't skimp on the nuke. See ya.
Guy's an idiot.
What a freaking psycho. We need to be quick before they kill anyone else. I know that look, Murphy. You saw something, didn't you?
We are here to enforce the law, Lewis. Let us stay focused.
Right. Just keep in mind that I'm here if you need me, partner.
Slime
Yeah,
badge
GPU
detected.
speed is
Just look
going
at
to
that,
0
boys.
mode, so.
The police dog and its bitch.
Not sure which one is which.
You're gonna take that back.
Dude. Okay. We're going to take a break from the performance review real quick, which in this section is not looking too good. Because we got to hit a dude in the head with a TV, though. Because... Hold that thought.
Nice and easy. What a mess.
Fuck was that? Oh. Apparently if my character's big, giant butt touches the chair. Give me this.
Almost there.
We cannot let him pass! Kill the hostages!
Thank God you've come.
How many of
This
them
lady
died?
really needs to see a doctor.
Murphy, these people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
Right.
Might want to put a tourniquet on that.
This is Lewis. We have rescued 3 hostages, one with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Requesting urgent medical assistance. Over.
You can shoot through walls? No floor damage, but there's wall damage. It'd be pretty groovy if you could floor and ceiling damage as well. That guy was tripping out. We got an explosive barrel we can throw at him. Myself. A little bit Battlefield-y. You throw something past a wall and it hits the wall still. There should have been a pretty good gap there. Got an AK. AK with 60 rounds. Let's see how this does. Sights are good. Missed a couple shots because the lag as I came around the corner. Yeah, it's kind of choppy in some places. Definitely something they need to work on. It's pretty detrimental to the gameplay experience to come around the corner and probably don't even need to actually downsight this guy. think we hit the health thing in time. You know what? Hold that thought, guy.
I'm hit!
We're just doing that for fun, to be honest. There was no purpose for us to actually just go after those and throw them, aside from it was fun to do. There's a lot of stuff in this game that is fun, but the intermittent latency issues or like chugging is kind of a problem. I would drastically love to have a conversation with this developer so that I can figure out what, you know, they're doing in terms of working on it. We have no Healy things, but it's because we try to throw TVs and bombs at people for giggles. I saw something that looked like a flashlight. I guess it's just that flashing. So characters have guns. I don't think it could take the weight.
Darling, could you get the napkins from the cupboard?
Sure thing, Mom. What are we having?
It's a surprise. Little man, have you washed your hands?
Do I really have to? I wasn't playing in the dirt.
Of course you do. No more discussion.
Darn. What about Dad? Is he gonna be back for dinner?
No. Eddie's not coming back. He died. And then got turned into a giant robot. Very non-stealthy robot.
Alex, what do you think about the color of this dress?
It's ugly.
I'm not sure if I like the pattern.
We don't like it. Am I gonna be able to walk through
James
here, or is it
really
just
looks
gonna
up
keep
to you. He said in
making me
school
trip
that
out?
he wants to be a police officer, just like his dad.
I think this dude might have taken the slightly less legal substances.
It's your fault they'll die!
That guy's hiding in the corner. Rude. Am I gonna be able to save all the hostages with that guy hiding in the corner, huh? I just want to throw this guy off the roof.
Hey! No sudden moves, cop! I'm not dying here! Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Soot! You hear me?
You work so hard, honey. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey, wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny! Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her! I swear to nuke!
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You swear to
You got
nuke?
3 seconds! 3!
Our
Nuka-Cola?
family is the only thing I need to be happy.
2! Are you fucking deaf?
Tripping out, and she's got like a mullet.
Forever.
1! Last chance, weirdo!
I love you so much, Alex.
Let me guess, that was our partner, buddy?
You okay there, Murphy?
No, not really. Apparently.
What does it want? Get it away from me!
I am sorry.
Can't you see? It's unstable!
Ma'am, please, calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone wants to be back home with their families. Though for some of us, the night has just begun.
Yeah, even the cutscene is chugging a bit.
I can pay my bail now. Cash? No problem. Do you take singles?
Get back in line.
They're here. Good job, Murphy.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Officer Lewis, you were remarkable.
Soot ran off with his tail between his legs.
Would have been nice if we caught him, though.
All right, all right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh? Good. We've got a problem.
The malfunction caught on camera provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine, especially one as unreliable as Robocop? We asked Max Becker, the head of security concepts at OCP.
Now quiet!
We would never put a defective product on the streets. That's not what we do.
We all saw it hesitate in a life-and-death situation. Why? Does it really know right from wrong?
Listen, I would trust this guy with my kids. I mean, if I had any. This was just an isolated glitch. Thank you.
Mr. Becker, I've got more questions.
I just want to snap her little neck. But she's got a point. This was not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. A pattern that the old man wants examined and fixed. Time to see what's hiding in that metal head of yours.
We know what's in Murphy's head. It's what's in yours that worries us.
Push me, and you might just find out. You, follow me.
Everyone is dismissed. And Lewis, I need your report on the TV station incident. On the double.
On it, Sarge.
That doesn't sound serious at all.
I just can't do it. There is no way. I can deal with blood, guts, but puke is a no-go for me. I'll be a sport and move his ass to the drunk tank for me. You've got your special gloves and extra protection, so you shouldn't mind. Just take him downstairs. I owe you one, Murphy. Oh no, the smell is following you. I'm gonna be sick.
Let's find out where downstairs is. They got a cleaner for this place, dude? Oh, chuggy chug chug.
I don't remember getting on a roller coaster.
Chugga 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 whoop whoop. Can we throw him on the shooting range?
Look who's back home. Just toss him in one of the empty cells.
Ah, finally. Home.
Sleep tight.
When will this be fixed?
Don't hold your breath. OCP isn't looking to spend a dime on our equipment.
What seems to be the problem?
My damn locker won't open. Can you try? Wait, what is all this shit doing in my locker?
We wanted you to be safe out there.
Yeah, you guys, very funny.
So it's got some side quests.
There's my favorite walking, talking law enforcement machine.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Look at these computers, dude. 80s galore. Victor Abrak. Wanted for giving that guy a... Never mind. Hubert Svack, $30,000 reward. David Harrison, 200. Are these developers? I will survey says that these are developers. There's our little friend.
Hi, Murphy.
What do you want? You look like the technology nerd. Well, I'll like upgrade my gun later. Ooh. Got cop cars, Crown Vics. Is this like a Ford Taurus? Or a Ford Tempo? I like Ford Tempos. This thing's got a rear diff. Maybe it is a Crown Vic. Better be a posi. Okay, so I think I've got all the side quests in here. as we can talk the moron now.
Why don't you take a seat for me? That's a nasty scar. I'd like to see the other guy. Am I right?
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
So, here's the deal, Robo. The old man is not happy with your performance. Instead of sending you to the scrapyard, as I suggested, he wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
Doesn't it hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. It will do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
Doubling critical damage would be nice. Hmm. I'm just gonna click one and how many do we have left? Sure.
Well, I can already see some unwanted activity in your hippocampus. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, everything seems to be installed correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order. What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Okay, nothing disturbed. However, like with any new upgrade, I recommend visiting the range to check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor?
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
OCP wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
I agree. If it was up to me, I'd remove it altogether. What do you think, Doctor? Would save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
I am not sure.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room in 5. It's about the new guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Blanche, but I am needed elsewhere.
But we...
You literally heard the guy walk in.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
Can I throw a
get
TV
back
at
to
her?
whatever the fuck you usually do around here.
Developers, I need to be able to throw this TV at that girl. Or this guy. Or any of these guys, I don't care. As long as I can pick up a TV and chuck it at them, I will be happy with this game. Even with the chugging. Just so you know.
Man, I tell you, it was crazy in that TV station. Good job you had Murphy in with you. You bet. Without him, we'd all be
Murphy, could you please help me out here?
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Reed is in the briefing room, and I have my hands full. There are so many complaints filing in that I can't keep up. It's getting crazy in here. Could you open up another line and help me?
I am here to serve the public trust.
Take the spot on the podium. You're a lifesaver, Robo.
What's this dude want?
This line is open. Please form an orderly queue.
Officer, I have a problem. My neighbors are hostile toward me. I think it's because they're jealous of my new dog. Why would they get so worked up every time I take him for a walk?
What is his name?
He has a beautiful red coat, so I call him Fire. He likes to hide, so sometimes I have to yell, "Fire! Fire!" to find him. Anyway, can you do something about my neighbors?
No, but I will let you off with a warning.
That's fine. I don't mind paying the price for having the cutest dog in all of Detroit.
Next, please.
I got something for you, officer. I know where you can find a wanted criminal. That poster over there says there's a reward for that information, and I want it.
I want details.
Are you blind? I'm the guy from that poster, so here I am. Now, give me the money.
I will have to detain you.
Fine, but I still get the reward, right?
No.
You cops don't appreciate honesty.
Take him away. Next, please.
Officer, I would like to report my son missing.
How old is he?
He's 24, but he's never been gone for so long without letting me know.
How long has it been?
Just over 2 days now.
We do not consider an adult missing within 72 hours.
Oh, please, I'm begging you. Something's not right. You really need to find him.
What is his name and address?
George Elkins, 7706 Orchard Avenue.
Let me check. Your son was found dead 2 hours ago.
Yikes.
Oh, no.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Yikes, Rex. I probably shouldn't have clicked that button and told her that. Anybody else need help? From Super Murphy? What are you looking at? This guy looks like the dude from... The hell is that guy's name? Stifler. Why does this guy look like Stifler? Check it out. This guy looks like Stifler. Like, am I right? Or am I right? I'm just being honest. Alright. Anyways. What's going on in here? Same people? Okay. What's that movie? American Pie? I think it was. Anything in here that needs to be dealt with? Homegirl is gone. It wants us to go to the shooting range after we've already done the mission and learned how to shoot. Which is kind of, reflections are nice. Like, some of the surface coloring looks a little bit bland. Like, it's just the same, like, example as this dirt pile and that dirt pile, I think are the same. This one has like 2 dots, 1 dot, and 1 dot. Yeah, we got 2 dots, 1 dot, and 1 dot. It's the same, basically stretched thing. 2 dots, 1 dot, 1 dot. I mean, they could have... I would like to see a little bit more...
I heard you're scheduled for calibration. Step right up and press the button when you're ready.
Alrighty.
50 points is what OCP calls a passing grade. Shouldn't be a problem to you. That's 50. Unless you want to try to break the record.
What's the record?
job. I'll let the eggheads know that you're good to go. See you in the briefing room.
I got some stormtrooper aim again there. Mouse cord is kind of hung up a little bit though, so I'm not too bad.
Robo-Pig! Why do you have to spoil our fun all the time? You metal freak!
Shoot this idiot. In order to get out of here, that drunk guy just has to get past one dude. He could probably just walk out like nothing happened. Anybody else look like Stifler?
So, what's on today's agenda?
The agenda is that you sit your ass down and listen. It's no secret that crime has been on the rise ever since what the media has named the new guy in town showed up in the city. The word on the street is that he wants to spend a lot of money in old Detroit, and that has made every gang in the city start advertising their services. We need to find him before things get out of control.
Where do we look?
Our best bet is to see if he made contact with the Torchheads. Robo, I want you to start by checking the arcade downtown. It's become a high-activity area for punks.
Understood.
Everyone else, keep your eyes open. Any questions?
Any word on Briggs?
What happened to Briggs?
He's been missing since yesterday.
Shit.
Officer Briggs remains missing. That's over 24 hours since he's been in contact with anyone here.
Are the two cases connected?
No reason to assume so. But if anyone finds Briggs' informant, we might learn something new. All right, now get out there.
You go ahead, partner. I need to write this report, and there's something else I need to do first.
Cruiser's ready for you, Robo. Go get him.
Let's get in our Ford Taurus. Whoa, holy chuggy, chugs. Look at that 99% low, 7 frames per second in a cutscene. And my GPU is only half used. What is with this?
You came to clean up this city, didn't you? It'd be easier to burn it all to the ground. Believe me, just burn it all.
Holy chuggy chug, 5 frames per second on the low.
I always wanted to be a cop. I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent you getting in.
Hey, this area's off limits. You need permission to get in or a warrant.
A nice square body. It's like a Ford Highboy? Looks like a Chevy Square Body. What's this? Crime evidence. If anybody knows anything about me, I never do the fucking main quest. Open sesame. Dead body? This guy's parked next to a hydrant.
One parking ticket is all it takes to improve mindfulness.
Murphy, this is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
Like, my dude, I'm not gonna spend my day looking for somebody's car.
Hey man, found my gun too.
What?
Someone knocked out
For
his
some
teeth,
to learn how
including the
not to
gold
lose the
one.
track of
He's
time
asking if
is
anyone
to learn
found
how
it.
not to lose their money.
Hey, crack baby.
Citizen, I'm ordering you to discontinue this deliberate act of vandalism.
Screw you, man!
Nice try.
So, what you gonna do? You can't put me behind bars. I'm still a kid and only done it once.
You are being fined $100 for the violation that you have committed.
Are you crazy? I don't work. How am I supposed to pay for this?
Not my problem.
Failing to pay may result in serious consequences for your guardians.
Don't be
That's
an
an
idiot.
uncool move you pulled right here. I'll make sure everyone in the hood knows your score.
Who's there? Oh, it's only you.
Kind of a cool, detailed little city. Got an old step side. I actually want one of these in real life. I want like an old F-100. many of these are stolen?
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name, but I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently, but I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
I do not mean to obstruct anyone's work, but fulfilling my duties takes priority.
Then why aren't you out there on the streets where a real crime is happening? Instead of bad...
Is car theft not a real crime to you?
You know what? If you really think you'll find evidence of that SUX ever being here, then be my guest.
Really? Do we have any skill points? Doesn't matter, shit's gonna be in his office anyway. Which one of these is Goofball's locker?
See, I told you, you'll find Jack all, because there ain't nothing to be found. This place is legit.
I need access to one of your lockers.
I can't allow that. It's my workers' private possessions.
You said your shop has nothing to hide.
The locker you have in mind belongs to a boy named Scott. He works for me on and off. I have to admit, I had a tiny feeling he might have something to do with your case. I will open his locker for you, but I won't be held accountable for what's inside. That's his locker. Go on, have a look. And what do you reckon? Is he your man?
For the time being. Where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many times talking about a place where he does car jobs on the side.
And we didn't mention that at all.
Location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Tell me why you think he is responsible.
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it. But nearly every month, he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life, And where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
That is all.
Hey! Make sure no harm comes his way.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
So it's not fully open world, but there's kind of open areas with side quests. This guy's dead. We already found him.
Oh God, I messed up good.
You must be Scott. What did you do with the blue SUX 6000 that you stole?
Hey, well, why would I have anything to do with that?
I have found evidence in Ben's shop.
You can't possibly help me. I don't want to cause any more trouble, especially for Ben.
Admitting to a crime is the best course of action for any young offender.
I can't go to juvie. Who's gonna fix this mess?
My duty is to serve the public trust.
Okay. I admit. It was me who jacked the SUX. But he didn't leave me any choice.
Who is he?
I can't tell you. If he knew I gave him away, he'd take revenge on Ben. Oh God! It must be those thugs! We're dead! No one is gonna save us.
If they are criminals, then they are the ones who need saving.
Hello? Anybody home? Where are you, Scotty boy? You can only hide for so long. Oh, shit!
You think you can take a blast him?
I thought you could shoot through the wall. Oh, that slowdown with all the brains hitting the wall was pretty good. Well, boys and girls, that may be the finale. I would say that this counts as a performance issue. Alright, well. So, I'll be honest. It has a, I'd say, decent effort behind it. The performance, though, is definitely something that needs to be addressed. I shouldn't see 5 FPS in a cutscene ever. Is it worth the try? I would say yeah. This strikes me as like a $39.99 price tag or less. It doesn't strike me as a full AAA title. I don't know what they have this priced at, but if it's anything more than like $39.99 with the way that the performance is, uh, I don't think I would go for it. But to each his own, obviously. I do always recommend supporting developers, so if it looks like something you'd like to play, I would recommend that you try it. But yeah, that's kind of it. My thoughts on it. Like it's fun, but I don't see anything drastically new outside of, yeah, Robocop is a badass. He doesn't jump. He's heavy. So he just kind of face tanks everything. Being able to throw TVs and bombs at people or flaming canisters at people is always a fun time in any game, even this one. So definitely worthwhile. But yeah, outside of that, I'd say it's a run-of-the-mill first-person shooter with decent looking environments, a couple repeated textures here and there, a little bit of a flat color tone, which isn't a huge problem. And then the performance hit, though, is definitely something that needs to be checked out by the developer. So, like, comment, subscribe if you end up watching this. I appreciate it. I'll probably separate this into like 2 or 3 different videos. That way you're not having to watch, you know, a whole hour and a half, or I'll shorten the video up and edit. Or I might just upload the whole thing. I don't know. I doubt anybody would watch the whole thing. But if you make it this far, uh, comment down below and tell me that you made it this far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day.